tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Tyler Glasnow.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and just foul. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2011. Glasnow ready and deals. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce
Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. In the dirt, but kept close. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 on, 1 out. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right side. Hernandez moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. Here comes the throw. Tries to get back and see. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The left fielder,
in the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here in L.A. and on the mound now, Aaron Nola.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys. On balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swinging a foul straight back. Tap foul at the plate.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here's Freddie Freeman. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First, you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And lines out to third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max
Muncy.
And that's just foul. Misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Outfield playing straight up now. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Bader pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Top of the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Glass now back to work. That one way outside. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. And Castellanos is out. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
1 down, Phillies down a run. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Harrison Bader, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will.
Runner takes off for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There's nothing cheap about the way
Bader runs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine.
up for the
And now
Dodgers,
Teoscar
the right fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Strike one.
0-1. Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Ball one and a pitch inside.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. He's one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Check swing. He held up. And now 3-0.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Bader going back. And caught on the warning track. Stepping in, Andy Pappas.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Fair ball. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes right side. Castellanos moves on it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball. And now the count is even. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ranging back. Bangs off the wall. Around second is Harper. The throw to third.
Now batting, catcher JT.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Real Muto. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. And strike two. Harper stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Fly to left his first time. Fouled off. He was late. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
0-1.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging
Now
back
back.
into the
The
outfield.
deputy
There's part of him that's saying,
Still
hey, where are
back.
you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he
Honey.
stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ohtani batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
2
zone.
strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a screamer into the outfield and makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you
Now
have to
batting.
remind yourself
Shortstop,
it's about
Monkey.
the process. He did everything
Set.
right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Betts chasing that time.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Sosa fires across the diamond, and the Dodgers are set down in order. And we're back
Leading
onto
off
the
for the
fourth,
Phillies,
and
the right
digging in
fielder,
for
number
Philadelphia,
8,
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages,
Off the
working
plate,
on going
ball
to the
one.
opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball,
Big
1
time
strike.
GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little
1
bit.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The pitch. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him! Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The batting number 5.
This is Bryson Stott. A double and a run scored his first time up. Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only
The
one
center
away.
fielder, number
Waste
2,
no time there. Smash that one
Bader.
through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders
That's
to make
outside.
any sort of play.
Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1
At the
ball, 1
dish,
strike.
looking to lift the ball in the air.
Double steal. Swing and a miss.
1
Throw
ball,
to third.
2
Too
strikes.
late. Safe. Double steal. Puts a bunt down. Edmund whips it to first in time. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Now batting.
Trey Turner with a
Shortstop,
chance now.
Trey Turner.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground to short. Betts. To first. Turner is out. They limit the damage here. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
up,
ready
for
to
the
go,
Dodgers,
bottom
the
4.
first baseman,
And now
Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The other way. A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one is hammered right field. And there are 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hit in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Glass now, back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And a foul ball. Schwarber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Pajes hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. And now it's JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 in this one.
Realmuto.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Pajes makes the grab. 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine at the plate, Will Smith. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And it's out of here into the home bullpen for a homer. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A laser to left. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 4-2. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. Castellanos on his horse. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Edman around second.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Put a pretty
new arm out of the bullpen, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ohtani in the box again, takes a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost
Now
becomes
batting,
self-defense as the
shortstop,
fielder.
Mookie.
When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Runners breaking for the plate. The squeeze is popped up. Harper makes the play. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pajes makes the play, 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a pop-up. They got it for out number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony Banda.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. High in the air out to right. Hernandez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Now one missed.
No strikes.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cut out and miss, struck him out, and 1 away. Muncy digs in.
Baseman number 13, Max.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that's down and away. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The right fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
No ball,
Man,
2
that
strikes.
was pretty gross right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Trey Turner gloves it, sends it across to first, and Hernandez is out. Inning over. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of
for
inning number
Philadelphia,
7.
the center
And
fielder,
digging in
number
for
2,
Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Turner swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2's the count.
This to third, and a foul ball.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Out there to center. Brings it in, and there's one away. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. This guy with light tower power. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Harper now.
First baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bonda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Bader runs.
Outside,
Pitch
that's the ball.
outside. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. So digging in, here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Turner with the throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Upstairs. Got him looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. 2 down, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. Up the middle, Turner. Throws to first, third out. Back here in L.A., we go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Bonda back to work.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one, 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. On the money. Nice play. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Way
That's
high.
a ball.
That misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And he'll be safe at first.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Sosa gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Foul ball there. Move to first, and he's back safely.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Nobody out, runner at first. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. If you're throw, safe. And digging in for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. Runner takes off. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Now only one out remaining. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. He's trying for third. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Lucia is just one strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tight.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister.